sometimes God doesn't give you what you want because he wants you to give him what he wants. This is a lesson that I just really learned recently, and it really drove things home. You know, when I initially really started coming to God, it's because I realized he loved me, and the only way that I could figure out a path to him was to start to love him back. And by giving him that initial attention, my life radically changed. And now that it's come around full circle and I've been doing street ministry for about 4 or 5 years now, he's kind of led me back to that same place where I keep asking for what I want, and he keeps saying, well, what about what I want? And it's like, well, I'm doing your will. And he said, it's something else. You know, he really had to make me figure it out on my own. And I'm so glad he did that, because I did. Not only was I able to, you know, pray for the wisdom to understand what was going on, I was watching a lot of sermons and listening to a lot of sermons on the radio to really help understand, you know, and I just kept hearing the same theme over and over and over again. Give him glory, give him praise, give him love, give him honor, give him all these things. And what I realized was, like, right now I don't have to worry about what I'm getting, and I don't have to worry so much about what I'm giving to others, even though I still do that. But what he's saying is, put me first. Put me first. I want your love, I want your attention, and then everything else is going to come from there. And it's crazy too, because it goes back to Matthew 6:33, you know, seek first the kingdom. Well, I already thought I was seeking first the kingdom, but I really wasn't. I was seeking the kingdom, but I was seeking it first, second, and third, and fourth. There were a lot of things that were tying up first for me, and I was like, all right, I really understand that now. It's like really seeking him first, beyond all things, and in spite of all things, and almost in a way of seeking only him for a minute, and then just letting everything else come, because they will come. And that's a tough place to surrender, because I was arguing with myself over that. It's like, am I being lazy but by not working right now and still only doing street ministry? You know, God just kept telling me, I have a plan for your near future. You know, just keep struggling through the season, just keep doing what you're doing right now, because the other side of it will come. But you have to be humbled properly. And that's what I really came to understand recently, is that he was really just refining me to make sure that I had my priorities straight, having my eyes on him primarily first, always, and then everything else will come from there. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions or comments or prayer needs or anything like that, please leave them below. But I really hope that you found some value in this video. And if God, you know, isn't giving you what you want right now, just give him what he wants and see what happens.